What up, you guys? I'm back with another video reaction, y'all. What's up, fam? How y'all doing? I hope y'all having a good morning, evening, afternoon, whenever you watch this. Hello, y'all. It is hot as... But before we even get into this video, what I need y'all to do is like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications when I upload a new video. But other than that, y'all, get your wine, your ganja, your coffee, whatever it is you're about to do. Sit back and relax, and let's get right into this video. Here goes nothing.
Tuesday, December 16th, 2025, Cowlitz County, Washington. A 911 call leads officers to a private property on Old Lewis River Road. Initial report does not describe an accident, a missing person, or a recent fight. What is reported is far more direct. A person claiming that a family member said he had killed someone and hidden the body somewhere on his own land. I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime.
Well, we're going to stop right there, okay? We're just going to we're going to detain.
This is not okay. Yeah. All the dumb corruption that goes on.
Where's your shoes at?
In America.
Well, we're not trying to do any of that.
Yeah.
We also want to take care of Artie. I know he's important to you.
Oh my God damn it. And I did defend myself. I didn't mean to.
Okay.
I can't believe what I
real quick.
Come back to.
Hey, real quick. Hey, I'm going to advise you of your rights, okay?
Yeah, okay.
You have the right to listen up, Ricky, okay? This is for you, okay?
I know I have the
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be against you in the court of law.
Yeah.
You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer, to have a resident with you while you're being questioned.
All right.
If you can afford to hire a lawyer, one of you appointed to represent you for questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements.
All right, I better
You understand your rights, Ricky?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to take you up to a patrol car, okay?
Okay.
Lenore County.
I have a plate of food in my bedroom, and it needs to be put in the fridge.
You can
There's a bag on above the headboard.
The man officers find at the location is Ricky Dean Miller, age 67. By this point, the case is no longer dependent solely on the initial call. Agents have arrived at a specific location directly connected to the person mentioned in the report, and they have to treat the scene as possible homicide before even confirming where the victim is. That's why from the first few minutes, the priority is not to get an informal explanation or settle a dispute at the scene. The priority is to secure the suspect, control the area, and preserve any evidence before it can be altered. In a case like this, every moment across the property can carry evidentiary value, not only because of what may have happened there, but because of what someone may have done afterwards to hide it.
That's Jesse's car, yeah.
Hey, Jeff, you want to... Sorry, do you want him in my car or Jesse's?
Jesse's going to do a log.
Copy that. Hey, man, I need to search you real quick.
No.
I'll check your pocket. My wallet. Pause, you want to just hold on there? Yeah.
Y'all, I just want to say this. I didn't stop the video because I was kind of confused and trying to figure out what the hell's going on. But it looked like this old man committed a crime, and it looked like he ended somebody's life. And what it's giving me as somebody, like, I'm not judging nobody, but why you walk up to somebody's trailer and they have like garbage bags in front of their like porch covering it? Like, that doesn't seem like awkward to you? That doesn't seem weird to you? That doesn't seem like what the hell is going on? I don't know. There's just too much going on in this video that I'm like, I don't know.
Get your wallet for you.
There's a lock on my, I have valuable stuff in my house.
Okay.
There's a lock on my kitchen counter.
We'll get all that taken care of,
I
okay?
meant to oil it. Yeah, you'll lock the gate. And then, what about Ernie?
We need to talk to you first, so.
Okay. I'm okay.
There's a crack there, by the way.
Promise.
There's what?
I said there's a crack there, by the way. All right. We're going to go over here, okay?
Alright. Turn around. Yep.
Hey, sir, and just so you're aware, our entire conversation, as is the back of this patrol car, is audio and video recorded. Do you understand that?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right.
And then there's a little step right there.
Yeah.
You can get your, well, might be easier, yeah. There you go, all right?
Okay. We're gonna keep.
Honestly speaking, I wouldn't even feel bad for this guy. I'm not gonna lie to you, I would not feel bad for him, but everybody's different.
Watch your head.
He's fine. You can walk and stuff.
There's a brand new orange barrel behind that thing.
Okay.
There's like a bike that's clearly been driven recently, like a motorcycle, parked right outside of the shed, and there's an orange barrel in there.
We're gonna lock this place down.
Okay.
He admitted right here that he killed him.
Do you want me to?
Is there another driveway over there?
No. It has to come through here.
All right. So we're just gonna go to the driveway up here. We're gonna tape it off, and we're just gonna leave everything as it is.
Okay, we'll hang out. I guess we can knock on that house, whatever this is, one more time just to be sure.
I'm gonna see if
Yeah, if he's being completely truthful, you're absolutely right. Sheriff's office, anyone inside? Sheriff's office.
Bro, why is there This is sus. This is like big time sus. Like, this gives me like, get the out of there kind of vibes. Like, don't stay there. Like, if you have a neighbor and he has something like this around, I'm gonna tell you 10 times out of 10, don't mess with him. He's probably a serial killer, bro. I'm telling y'all now, be careful.
Yeah. I mean, I know there's a lot of stuff everywhere, but there's like a belt and a headlamp right there on the ground.
Red flag number 1, a belt.
A shovel, a pickaxe, a box.
Yeah.
So,
A box, a shovel, a pickaxe. Bro, this is not giving y'all like clues. Yo, this is wild.
no one like laying on the floor or anything that you can see.
Sheriff's office. Anyone inside?
Yeah, I think this was his place.
Franklin, one David, we're coming back up.
The person officers are looking for is Dennis Eugene Schmidt, age 71. According to the public information in the case, Schmidt was not a stranger to Miller. The two were connected through a residential arrangement on the same
So
property.
I'm gonna say this now, and I promise y'all I did not pre-watch this, nothing. I bet money that whoever this Dennis dude is in this barrel. He put this Dennis dude in this barrel, bro. I promise y'all he probably did.
And Miller was described as his landlord. Dennis lived in a separate residence, which makes this search far more specific than a general check of the area. At this point, authorities have not publicly confirmed a clear motive. It has not been established whether there was a prior dispute, a conflict over the residence, or any issue between the two men before the attack. The only explanation that later appears in Miller's version is a possible claim of self-defense, but that version comes under scrutiny because investigators do not believe it matches the level of force allegedly used. That contrast becomes critical. If Miller tries to present the incident as a defensive reaction, officers have to determine whether the evidence supports that explanation or points to a more serious assault. And when the search begins to focus on a barrel on the same property, the question is no longer how Dennis died, but what happened after his death also begins to matter.
You know what I did ask for Christmas?
Oops.
Yep. Well, I asked for these more casual, these like casual looking ones that are sturdy enough. Septic, or not septic, a well house. So that Because I was under the impression maybe I missed something that we thought he was living in the RV, but it looks like he was living in that white building.
Who, Dennis?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because that RV doesn't. I looked in.
Yeah.
Unlivable.
It looks like he was living in that white building. The windows open, a bunch of stuff in there. There's like a towel on the floor and whatnot, but right next to it, there's a covered area with like a tarp opening. There's a big, brand new orange barrel sitting there. There's like a pickaxe and shovel and a big box right next to it.
Okay.
And the part of the tarp was caught under the barrel, so it just got like rolled there.
Oh yeah, he goes. I went open the door to ask if there's any other people. He goes, "Hey, Dennis is back there." So.
Did this man just admit that he did this to his landlord? And first of all, you think by ending your landlord's life, you think you're gonna live there for free? Not my dukes, you're not. Because if you think about it, right? Let's just say this: if the landlord owned that one trailer, right? Then the landlord owns it. That's his trailer. He bought the trailer and he's renting it out to that person. You get what I'm saying? So he does own it. He got to get the money from them. So I'm kind of figuring out that this landlord did own that trailer and he was coming to get his money. And the old man got defensive and said, "I'm not paying you." And probably the landlord was like, "All right, you don't pay me, I got to kick you out." And then this is when it all backfired on the old man, and the old man ended his life, bro. It could be either way. Could have just the old man just decided to snap because of his age, he didn't care, he ended his life, or he said something smart. He probably took whatever the landlord saying that what it was smart, and he ended the landlord's life, bro. Which I think this is fucked up on so many levels. Reason why I say that, because now what house you got now? Because I promise you now it's going through the office, the sheriff office, and now they have the control if you can keep your apartment and keep it there until you get out, or that's it. They gonna just whatever it is, renovate it, and then find a new owner and then rent it out to somebody else. But let's be real honest. We all know, y'all even know, he's going to jail for the rest of his life. He's about to finish his whole entire life in jail. Simple.
Back
and
where?
I'm not trying to be funny. This is serious.
In his house?
In the barrel. So I didn't ask him. I didn't ask him anything. I just said, he goes, "Hey, Dennis is back there." But he admitted, he goes, "I killed him."
Oh, jeez.
So I just put him in handcuffs. I just asked, "Hey, we're just looking for Dennis to check on him." And then he just went on he just started spewing. Kind of just let him talk.
This old man, he already knows his life is ending. So he just said, "I ended him. He's in the barrel." That is some psychotic right there, bro. Whoever grandpa is this, whoever father is this, whoever uncle this is, whoever brother this is, I feel sorry because he just put a bad name on your name, on your family. I promise y'all now. So it's crazy.
So he said he killed him. All right, well.
All right, Ricky, I'm gonna take the cuffs off for you, okay?
Okay.
You've been very cooperative with us, okay? And just so you know, when the cuffs come off. Yeah. That's
Hold on, Ricky.
That's a fair statement.
Just hang tight, okay? We'll be with you. Good.
You're Ricky?
Yeah.
Ricky, I'm Jason. I'm one of the detectives at the sheriff's office.
Hi.
So we're here to talk to you about what happened. If you want to step in here.
I thought I was supposed to see a lawyer.
Well, that's certainly an option. We'll start with those Those things.
By this point, the search is already beginning to reveal a more complex pattern. According to the official information available, detectives obtained a search warrant before examining the location, and that step allowed an initial report to become a formal homicide investigation. The later discovery confirmed Dennis was not simply missing. His body had been placed inside of a barrel. That detail introduces a second dimension to the case. The investigation was no longer focused only on determining the cause of death, but also on the conduct that followed the attack. The way that Dennis was found would suggest that someone may have moved, contained, or hidden his remains, something that could give investigators key insight into the intent of whoever was involved.
Bro, there's no way that this old man did that to that man. There's no way. I doubt it. He was involved. Yes, he was involved. He probably did his duty, but the other duty, like put in the remains in a barrel, I don't think he did that, bro. There's somebody else involved. I could promise y'all there's somebody else involved.
The autopsy conducted days later would further reinforce the gravity of the scene. Public reports stated that Dennis had multiple blunt force injuries to the head and evidence of strangulation. Those findings pointed to a violent death and a level of force difficult to reconcile with a more simple or accidental explanation. And as Miller was taken into custody, the case would be left marked by one central contradiction: how a claim of self-defense could fit with the condition of the body and the attempt to hide it.
All right, Ricky, how you doing? Okay. So, based on our conversation we had, right now you're going to be booked into the jail.
Am I?
Yeah, on murder too.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Based on what you explained to us and the circumstances, I don't think deadly force was justified based on the actions he did towards you. But this is the first step. A prosecutor will look at the case. A judge will decide probable cause, and then from that point on, the prosecutor will decide if they're going to go ahead with charges.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
And so at this point, you are under arrest. You're going to be booked into jail.
And there's people in the jail, right?
There are people in the jail, yeah.
I don't do very good with people. I don't know. Task my doctor. I don't want to be stuck in something. Put me in the trunk of a car. Anything but the jail.
We're going to explain.
Are you scared of going to jail? You wasn't thinking about that when you ended this guy's life. Put his ass in jail, bro.
To the people in your
And I don't think it's fair that I'm being put for. There's so many criminals running around, and I defend myself, and now I'm booked for. That's stupid.
Well,
That's not fair. That's not right at all.
well, you can't use deadly force to protect yourself against a non-deadly or a likely lethal attack. So him grabbing your shoulder, it's unreasonable to use deadly force against him. So
Exactly. If he just grabbed his shoulder like, hey pal, like, you know, nothing too serious, nothing like, yo, like, I'm gonna attack you. No, this old man snapped on him and did what he do. But honestly speaking, I don't think he did everything. I feel like there was somebody else involved, but who knows? Maybe he did. He probably got the strength of, who knows? Who knows, bro? Who knows what happened?
so go ahead and stand up, and this deputy's going to handcuff you.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, perfect. So many criminals running around, not getting handcuffed like I'm going to hurt somebody. And now I'm going to get. It's disgusting. Fucking murder. Asshole. He said he was going to fight me, and many times I told him he said he was going to fight me a few times. Why couldn't I be scared to defend myself? I don't even know what the fuck happened in the end. It's not fair.
Of course you're not gonna know what happened in the end. You blacked out. The fuck? Old ass.
Shouldn't have said anything.
Hold on.
Yeah, whatever.
Alright,
I'm not happy.
I understand. I wouldn't be happy either.
Yeah. Alright. Damn it. What did he do? Believe it, nonsense. Ow!
Well,
Fuck! Here's whatever that is.
what's that?
I don't know what it is.
Okay. Alright.
Damn it.
Ricky Dean Miller would be booked into the Cowlitz County Jail on suspicion of second-degree murder and unlawful disposal of human remains. Based on the public information available, the case still had no confirmed final sentence, so Miller had to be treated as an accused person while the process moved forward in Cowlitz County Superior Court. In the state of Washington, second-degree murder applies when a person intentionally causes the death of another person but without premeditation, and it's classified as a Class A felony. If Miller is convicted, the maximum exposure could reach life in prison and a fine of up to $50,000, although the specific sentence would depend on factors like his criminal history, offender score calculation, and any later decision by the court. The second accusation relates to the handling of the body after death. Under Washington law, unlawfully disposing of human remains outside of authorized places constitutes a misdemeanor, but within this investigation, it carries much greater narrative weight because it connects directly to the way in which Dennis was found. Beyond the initial claim of self-defense, the known elements of the case present a contradiction that's difficult to ignore. A victim with blunt force injuries to the head, signs of strangulation, and a body placed inside of a barrel. For investigators, that combination pointed not only to a violent death, but also to a possible attempt to cover up what had happened afterwards.
Bro, I'm gonna just say this. This is crazy. This is a definition of a psychotic old man, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe once again, y'all. But other than that, I'm gonna see y'all in another video. Peace.